195th anniversary. Yep, give it up. But you know what? Now, this is me, but I hope and I trust you all agree that Claudette Perry, wherever she is, deserves a round of applause because without her vision, y'all wouldn't see this lovely, lovely setting tonight. So give it up for Claudette Perry. Absolutely. So y'all know how the black press does things, right? Before y'all eat, we got everybody who's got a doctor in front of their names. Everybody got a reverend in front of their names. But Dr. Chavis has asked that our award-winning before, okay, our award-winning. She swept the awards almost last night with the Afro-American. So Dr. Tony Draper, we'd like for you to come up, and Dr. Chavis wants you to say a prayer. So Dr. Tony Draper, give it up.
See, nobody told you, Dr. Chavis, you don't invite a preacher on a Friday night. Anyway, shall we pray? God, we come with a heart full of thanksgiving and gratefulness for this hour, for this time, for this moment in history, where we remember and recall the shoulders that we stand upon of Samuel Cornish and John Russwurm. From that day in 1827, now here we are in 2022, 195 years later, still saying thank you. We thank you for the vision that you gave to them and for the legacy that they passed down to us. We thank you for each and every newspaper publisher in this place, their staff, their spouses, and all assembled. We thank you for the leadership of Dr. Benjamin F. Chavis and Karen Carter Richards, God. We thank you for Richardson's. Thank you, God, for who they are in you. And now, God, as we prepare to partake of this food, we thank you in advance that it will nourish and strengthen our bodies. May we celebrate you as we eat, celebrate you as we are entertained, celebrate you even as we have a good time later. And it's in your name and for your sake that we pray. And those who know God love God. For those who love the Black press of America, say amen and amen. God bless you.
So we sort of did things a little reverse. So we're going to reverse it this way. Alonzo Bowen is going to come up and lead us in what is called the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Alonzo. His name is Alonzo Bowen. Give it up again. What a week, what a week, what a week. We kicked it off with the young ones, and especially these up front here. Y'all need to, I told the chair to keep sweets and caffeine away from the forward times. That's enough. But no, you guys did a fantastic job. We have the program here that you all had a chance to look at this week, amplifying our voices for freedom, justice, equality, and equity. And we've seen the Supreme Court make their ruling today. We've seen the Supreme Court make their ruling yesterday. But Dr. Chavis was unnerved, so he had Barbara Unwine and the Transformative Justice Coalition come up here to New Orleans, and they announced something very, very significant that you all have agreed that come Monday, what's going to grace the front pages of the Black press is this drive that Dr. Chavis and Barbara Unwine and Karen Carter Richards and the rest of the board, the wonderful board. Dr. Chavis always brags about our board because it's an all-Black woman board. Y'all have to give it up for that. And I get to interact with them, so y'all know I'm good. But tonight we get a chance to honor one of our own, and this is always a special occasion during our conferences. And the guy we are honoring tonight, I tell you what, you talk about energy, excitement, knowledge, and 2-minute warning. You know, Bobby recently was taking care of a relative, his father, and very dedicated, because we would call on Bobby a lot to do Let It Be Known in the morning. And faithfully, Bobby was there, or he sent Perry Busby, or he got a legislator or somebody. But during that time, Bobby really dedicated himself to his dad. And it's so commendable because, you know, once you start getting up in age, people tend to toss you aside or forget about you. Bobby refused to let his dad be forgotten about. So it's something to be excited about, something to cheer. And we're going to get a chance to salute and cheer Bobby Henry tonight on this very stage. This very stage, we also go on to get a chance to salute and cheer Auntie Maxine. Y'all know who she is. Fearless leader in Congress all these years, decades. And she has not slowed down. So it's a chance for us to say thank you to Representative Maxine Waters. And she will address us through video conferencing, but that's okay. She thinks enough of the Black press to do that and to accept this special honor. And so we talked about the importance all week of the Black press. Well, we got to see it in action this week. And I tell you what, there's been no better conference than this week. No, the information, and I can tell you how it's easy to tell the information has been great when Bob Bogle is smiling. And so Bob Bogle had a smile on his face and it lit up the room. So we know we're doing something right. And after 195 years, we better be doing something right. We are still and always have been the trusted voice of the Black community. So never take that for granted. When Dr. Chavis and Karen Carter Richards and Jackie Hampton and Fran Farah and the rest of the team and Cheryl Smith, when they talk about being unified, this is what it looks like. We saw the Fund last night give out some awards for some of our best efforts. They honored so many papers, Dr. Draper, as we said, and where is Nnpa Muhammad? The Final Call also won a great deal last night, and we got to learn that Nnpa is actually a little bit allergic to not winning, because when they didn't call him, he started coughing and sneezing, but when they called him, he was good. But it shows you the reach, right, that we have. And it was so good to see Dr. Warren from San Diego. Everyone came in. Those who could make it, they came in. So, and you guys are here to witness the history of the Black press. GM, Wells Fargo, Nissan, all of the wonderful partners and sponsors that continue to understand the value of the Black press. And in no small part because of the leadership of Dr. Benjamin Chavis. And look, they talk about giving people their flowers while they're still here. I was with Dr. Chavis a couple of months ago in New York, and there was a film that you all must see. We have to, as the Black press, make it happen, because at the Museum of Modern Art in New York, they showed a special film that it took very diligent hands to put this together. I got to see Dr. Chavis. You would get to see Dr. Chavis from a jail cell, but that sounds sad. But Dr. Chavis never hung his head. 200 and something years, Doc, they sentenced you in the Wilmington 10 for unjust crimes, but he never hung it. There's footage of him in that jail cell still shouting out for freedom, justice, and equality, never giving up. So Dr. Chavis, the president and CEO of the National Newspaper Publishers Association, look, everywhere we go, and our DJ back there, he almost, I thought we were gonna need CPR when he realized who he was dealing with. He said, "Oh, I know you. I knew it." Doc and I was walking down the street in Brooklyn not long ago, and these young kids came up and said, "Belly." They remembered him from that great scene with DMX. And all of the hip hop superstars, and you heard him mention what Jay-Z and Beyonce agreed to do with the Black press today. All of the hip hop superstars call him, they don't say Dr. Chavis, they say Dr. Ben. They revere him. So I say all that to say that tonight we get to celebrate one last time for this convention, the 195th anniversary of Black Press, and we have a very, very, very special performance. I've been looking forward to this. Many of you have been looking forward to this. The fabulous Stephanie Mills is going to grace this stage tonight. So brace yourselves for some real singing. But let's bring up the president and CEO of the National Newspaper Publishers Association. And dare I say, get on your feet for the one and only Dr. Benjamin Franklin Chavis, Jr.
Thank you very much. Now, we've had all our workshops, we've had all our sessions. This is a celebration tonight. We're going to be, as my young people from Houston, we're going to turn it up tonight in the name of the Black press. Thank you, Stacy. I would like for the chair of the Nnpa to join me on the stage, and the chair of the Nnpa Convention Planning Committee, Karen Carter Richards and Terry Jones. Please join me. Just we can bring initial greetings and welcome. We're so pleased. All of you look so well, looking so good tonight. But I would like to give the opportunity first to our chair of the Nnpa, Karen Carter Richards. A lot of the design on the program was actually designed by Karen and her staff. She said to me and Claudette, look, we want to do something different when we go to New Orleans. And you've experienced something different in a positive sense since we arrived here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now it's Friday night. And I assure you, you're going to see something different when Stephanie Mills hits the stage a little later. But I want to give an opportunity for our chair to greet everybody and welcome everybody, and then I'll call up Terry to do the same thing.
Good evening. Everything and everybody looks so beautiful. We're so glad. We've had a great time this week, and we're going to continue to have a great time, and we just want you to enjoy yourself. I just want to send a special shout out to Claudette Perry. Claudette, everything is beautiful. First class. Thank you so much to Claudette and the Nnpa staff. They've done a wonderful job. And we want you guys to just enjoy yourself tonight. And just, man, we are so grateful for this opportunity to be together once again. And I'm just man, it's just beautiful to me. Thank you so much.
Good evening again. I feel privileged that when we finally got together after 2 years of the pandemic, you guys came to my town. So, and I think everybody had a good time. I hope you're having a good time. We'll have more fun tomorrow. I think it was informative. The millennials, I think, started this thing off and they kicked it off right. So we have a bright future in the black press. We got a future and it's looking good. Love you guys and what you did in the beginning of this. So I just want you guys to have a very good time. I hope you had a good time so far. Did you? Y'all good? Okay. Want you to continue enjoying that. Fortunately, I had my son, my older son was here. We hadn't got here yet, but he's supposed to be here. But he had an opportunity to meet you guys and speak. My youngest son, Gabriel Jones, over there. It's his first time out meeting all the people I go when I leave town. These are the people that I meet, and I just want him to meet y'all as well. Thank you. Y'all have a very good time. Welcome to New Orleans. See you again soon. Bye.
Thank you. Tonight is made possible by the generous support of our corporate partners and our sponsors. Let me just say our corporate partners first, longstanding for more than 50 years, General Motors. Thank you so much, General Motors. Another one of our corporate partners has been longstanding support of the Nnpa, Reynolds. Let's give the Reynolds company a hand. Thank you so much for your support. This has been live streamed. People around the country are watching live. We want to thank Pfizer for its support. Let's give Pfizer a hand. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has been a strong support in education. Let's give the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In the financial literacy and financial services arena, Wells Fargo. Let's give Wells Fargo a hand. The Google News Initiative. Let's thank them for all of their contribution. Help many of our publishers. And in fact, I can just say this, the team from Google was so impressed, they told Ron Burke last night before they headed back to California, that they were so impressed. This was the first time they actually been to an Nnpa convention. They're going to double the support as a result of what they witnessed here. Google. So we're on the road. We want to thank the Black Women's Reproductive Justice Coalition. In light of what happened on the Supreme Court today, let's give the sisters some hand. And Memorial Health, let's thank Memorial Health for their support. Comcast, let's thank Comcast for their support. And all the other supporters locally. And Terry Jones, I don't know if you're at the reception, we had a plaque from the mayor, from the city council, and many of the city council people came out on Wednesday night. So we thank the city of New Orleans for welcoming us to the city, and Terry, as well as Renette and Beverly, all of the other publishers of our newspapers here in New Orleans. Thank you all. Let's get into the program. The grace has been said, the prayer has been said. Let's eat and enjoy ourselves. Thank you.
Good evening again, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying your meal. At this time, we like to ask all of the Nnpa board members to stand. Cheryl, come on, you can do it. Get up, Cheryl. And could you please remain standing as we ask also all of our publishers to stand. Yes, Amelia, stand up. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Black press of America in the flesh. And at this time, we want to tell you a little bit about our honoree. Are you coming back up, Doc? Let's talk a little bit about Bobby R. Henry Sr. Bobby Henry in the West Side Gazette has proven time and again to be one of our top-notch newspapers. And Bobby continues to be an innovator and a leader among the Black press. And no better person to talk about Bobby than Dr. Chavis. Go ahead, Doc.
Thank you. I'm glad we had all of our member publishers to stand. There would be no Nnpa without our publishers. They work so hard. In many of the cities, in many of the regions, the Black press is not only the first line of defense, sometimes it's the last line of defense, as a trusted voice of our communities. Each year, we take a tally among the publishers to recognize one of our publishers given a lifetime of service to the Nnpa. Many of our publications are second and third generation publications. Bobby's father was also a publisher and a member of the Nnpa. What I think the best thing is to do, let's roll the video about Bobby Henry, which is taken together from various clips from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where the West Side Gazette is based. We're going to play the video, and then we'll come back and present the award.
Oh, beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self?
Here again. He will give us the history of the paper.
Thank you so much, Baron. Jim, you and Baron had done such a good job on the history. You didn't leave me very long. I asked earlier if Yvonne and Revive would provide for me information that would give us the historical reference. I received through fax enough information for this particular gathering, and in keeping with something that I know that they would know, Yvonne on the fax said, "Al, do it your way." I won't do that because there's so much good information here, and I won't do it my way. I will merely tell you of the things that have gone on in the 20 years in this adventure, joy, and pain. Really what we came here for and are about is witnessing 20 very strong years of caring, sharing, and untiring effort and love of an entire family and a community in which it has intervened.
For purple mountain, majesties. Whoa, the fruited flame. I'm talking about America. America. God done gave his grace on me. He crowned that good. Saving brotherhood from sea to shining sea. America, I love you, America, because my God done shed his grace on thee, and you ought to love him for it, because he crowned that good. He told me he would. Saving brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Lord, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Shining sea.
Tell us what your publication is called. Tell us about your representation.
I'll give you some. First of all, I want to thank you because had it not been for my daddy, I wouldn't be here.
All right.
So I want to give him the props.
Always shout outs to dad.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're the West Side Gazette, and that's Broward County's oldest and largest black-owned newspaper.
Okay.
My father started the newspaper back in 1971 when he was misquoted by one of the daily papers, and he went to them to ask them to recant the story, to tell the truth, and they wouldn't. So my daddy went out and he tried to find a black publication that would tell his story, but there was none there.
Wow.
So he started his own newspaper
At 71?
in 1971.
Wow.
I'm proud to be among those offering congratulations to the West Side Gazette on its 50th anniversary. The West Side Gazette is not only a newspaper, it is an iconic institution in Broward County's Black community. I want to offer a special thanks to my fraternity brother, Levi Henry, and his wife, Yvonne, for having the vision to create this newspaper. And to my fraternity brother, Bobby Henry, and his siblings for having the fortitude, commitment, and perseverance to make the vision of their father into the reality.
And how do you go about doing that when you study a character? What is it about that character that draws you into it?
Sometimes there are hints in the script about their personality, and sometimes you just have to make it up. I like that part.
You like to make it up part.
Yeah.
That's the artistic quality.
I came in and I saw you with Levi across your chest, and your name is Levi. I told you I know a great man by the name of Levi, and I told you that was my daddy. And I see now from understanding a little bit about you that you are one heck of a young man.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. So I want to thank you, for allowing us to be a part of this part of history of son's life. I want to thank you too, and the little one. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. And Coach, I'm really thankful for you thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that.
I like to make pizza.
What kind of pizza you make, Mr. Pringle?
I make pizza with vegetables on it.
So I take it that you are a vegetarian.
Vegan.
Excuse me. I take it that you're a vegan.
Yes.
What dessert should I have?
Cupcake.
Got you covered. Okay. And what is that? Heaven must be like this.
So we saw some more talents of Bobby Henry, but Bobby Henry, our 2022 Nnpa Publisher Lifetime Achievement Award. And it says to Bobby R. Henry, Sr., Distinguished Publisher of the West Side Gazette for outstanding and meritorious lifetime contributions to the Black press of America with the highest standards of professional journalism and the consistent voice of being a transformational freedom fighter and Nnpa publisher. Come on up, Bobby Henry. Go ahead, Bobby. Step.
Okay. Say it like you mean it. Now, don't do that. Good evening, everybody. Let me do this. First of all, I really want to thank my daddy. As Stacy was saying, my daddy fell and fractured his pelvic bone. So I had to spend some time with him. And the things that he did for me as a boy, I in turn had to do it for him. And that brought about a bond. I'm standing here not for anything that I have done. That Lifetime Achievement Award, that's nothing that I have done. That's because of everybody in this room, every publisher, every critic, every advertisers, anybody that had anything to do with a Black newspaper. So that's who that award is for. Now, I must say this. My wife, who is here tonight, and the gentleman teased me about it because I'm a little rascal. And so when she's here, I had to tone down my behavior out of respect for the award that I'm receiving. My wife, I pale in comparison to what she has accomplished. She just retired from being Broward County Administrator. Over 7,000 employees and over $6 billion. She made it happen. And as soon as she retired, her brother was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. We just buried him a week ago. And my wife is here with me tonight. So that's who gets the award, not me. I know they're going to be pulling my coattail in a minute. There's a scripture that says, Romans 10:15. It says, beautiful are the feet of those who preach the gospel. Now, all of us are preachers in our own right. Beautiful feet during that time when it was dust and you wore sandals and the roads were rough. And the mission you had, you didn't have beautiful feet. But the message you brought was that of good courage, good news. So I am elated to stand here on 195 years of pure Blackness. So now I'm going to say this to the millenniums. When y'all sit back and tell us what we got to do, I'm going to tell you what Grandma said. Grandma said, the only thing you got to do is stay black and die. Now, when you understand what black is, it's not a color, it's a mindset. It's a vision, and we all got to do it. I'm so grateful to the young folk
who have the fortitude to want to step up and take some of this heat that Bob Bogle and the Afro did for 130 years and more. This is what we have to do. It's all about love, not about no selfish ambition. None of that. You put all of that aside when you became a servant for the people. When you said that you were a publisher of a black newspaper. That's a hell of a job. That's a hell of a task. And when you stepped up to the plate to commit to doing that, then God dog it, that's what you got to do. So don't come to us crying because the road is hard. Don't come groveling because, you didn't have a chance to get a check this week. Don't worry about that. As long as you do not worry in doing good, God will bless you. I love all of y'all and can't a doggone thing you do about it. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. I forgot to tell y'all when they told me that they was gonna give me this award. I said to them, y'all lying. Quit playing with me. Am I lying, Doc? I'm telling you, that's what I said. So anyway, here it is. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Earlier this week, the Honorable Maxine Waters was diagnosed with COVID, but she sent a video to accept her award. We're going to give her an award. She's watching live now by live stream, and she sent a particular message that we're going to play first, and then we're going to present Maxine Waters our Outstanding 2022 Legacy Award. So run the video, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen Carter Richards, Chair of the National Newspaper Publishers Association, and Dr. Benjamin F. Chavis Jr., President and CEO of the National Newspaper Publishers Association, for this National Legacy Award. I celebrate with you the 191st anniversary of the Black Press of America. Your voice and journalism are needed today more than ever before. The future of our democracy is at stake, and the Black press helps to keep us informed and active in our communities. I stand with you in the fight for freedom, justice, equality, and equity. And again, happy, happy anniversary.
Well, it feels great to hold this award, but it feels even better to stand here with our chair, Karen Carter Richards, the convention chair, Terry Jones, and our president, Dr. Benjamin Chavis, to present this award to the Honorable Maxine Waters.
So, we're in the news business. So today, right after the Supreme Court announced its decision to overturn Roe versus Wade, I looked on CNN, and who's the first person I see getting out of her bed with her mask on and standing in front of the Supreme Court, raising her fist, Nnpa Maxine. This is a freedom-fighting sister. And so we wish her well. Maxine, thank you. You deserve this award. We call you Auntie Maxine out of our respect for you, because in the Congress of the United States and representing your congressional district in Los Angeles, as well as you represent all of our communities around the country. We know we have a strong voice in Auntie Maxine. God bless you. Thank you for accepting this award on behalf of the Black Press of America. Let's give Maxine a hand. She's watching the program right now.
Are y'all having a good time? Well, that good time is about to get even better. We can promise you that, right, Jeff? Jeff, you gonna step tonight for us? Jeff gonna do the, Bobby gave us a little bit, so we expect a little something from Jeff. Couple of quick things. One is gotta acknowledge, we acknowledge the boss, but we gotta acknowledge the bosses. Stand up. Come on, Anna. And it's always good to see Mark make it plain, Thompson. Mark, thanks for joining us this week. Now we're gonna ask Dr. Chavis to come back to the stage. Actually, we're gonna ask him to have a seat over here because he's getting ready to do something that I normally do, and that is do an interview. So, Dr. Chavis, you can take your place, but first he's gonna wait for his very, very special guest, our very, very special guest. You know, y'all know her. You think about Dorothy from The Wiz, right? When I think of Dorothy from The Wiz, I think of Stephanie Mills. When I think of home, I don't think of Kansas. I think of Brooklyn, New York, where Stephanie Mills is from. I'm from Queens, so that's my home girl. I think of Stephanie Mills when I think of I Feel Good All Over. I think of Stephanie Mills when she says, if I was your woman. And I think of Stephanie Mills because there is no better voice in music, and I dare anyone to tell me that there is, than Stephanie Mills. And you know, we get a lot of celebrities, and we've had a lot of superstars, as Run DMC would say on this stage. We've had a lot of superstars on our program in the morning, the Nnpa's morning show, Let It Be Known. But some of them, they come on because they have something to sell. They come on because it's nothing else really to do. Stephanie Mills comes on because it is the Black Press of America. Stephanie Mills is a child of the Black press. She is 100% authentic when it comes to her love of the Black press. So with no further ado, I think Doc, are you ready? I think he's looking for his special guest, and who wouldn't want to escort Stephanie Mills onto a stage? So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only, the great Stephanie Mills. Where are you at, Steph? Where's she at, Doc? She's coming. I'm like, I'm ready. Y'all ready, right?
I can explain. You're good. For the first time, I've been in a lot of situations where we have A-list artists ready to perform. She requested, she said, before I sing for the Black press, I want to talk to you about how the Black press helped me become who I am in the world today. And that's why it's not going to be a workshop. It's just a little short dialogue. And then I'm going to give her her award, and then she's going to perform. She's in the green room. I want the DJ just play some music until she comes out, and then we'll do it in that order. Thank you. Mic check. Mic check, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic check, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic check, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's give the DJ a hand. Thank you, DJ. Mic check. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to welcome to our stage here as we celebrate the 195th anniversary of the Black Press of America via the Nnpa, the phenomenal person, entertainer, actress, but more than that, a sister who knows what it means to have the blessed genius of the Black experience in America. I remember when she starred and Broadway. There are a lot of people who were shocked that a little sister could rock Broadway, and she rocked it for years. I'm so pleased that she accepted our invitation to perform, but we're gonna have a little chat before her performance. So let us welcome to the stage the phenomenal Stephanie Mills.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm delighted to be here.
So we're delighted to have you. Now I know you're originally born in Brooklyn, New York,
Yes, I am.
but now you live in Charlotte, North Carolina,
I live in Charlotte, yes.
the Queen City,
Queen City.
and you are a queen.
Oh, thank you. I feel like a queen. Yeah, thank you.
So tell us, in your career, how important has the Black press been to you in your evolution?
Oh, very important. I mean, it's made me who I am. I've always felt like the Black press was more important. I never, like a lot of entertainers, they feel like if they go to the pop press or whites are there, that it's more important. But I always felt the complete opposite, that I need to, because I'm a Black woman, and so I feel like the Black press is everything to me.
All right, well,
And
if the
that's-
Black press is everything to you, I want you to know you're everything to the Black press.
Thank you. But I must say that when the Wiz first started, they didn't want us on Broadway. And it wasn't until Ken Harper's mom belonged to a relatively big Black church, and my mother belonged to Cornerstone Baptist Church in Brooklyn. And they would bring busloads of people from the church to the theater until we did our commercial. After we did our commercial, but they kept us alive until we did that. But they did not want me on Broadway, no.
Interesting. But you were such a star on Broadway. At what point did you think that the broader Broadway community embraced you after you packed every performance?
Yeah, they embrace you for the moment. They embrace you for the moment, and then they take you back to square one again. They embraced me for Broadway, but then when I made records, I have to go back to Black radio, and you have to go back to the Black press before white press will even touch you. And it's still that way today. Like, you can't get played on pop radio until you go to Black radio, which radio is not what it used to be back in the day, but still it's the same. They don't accept you until your own accepts you. So that's why entertainers today should really bow down to the Black press. They really should.
Well, your message is being heard. Your voice is being felt all over the United States, actually all over the world. As you reflect back over the last decades, what are some of the lessons that you could share with our audience that you have learned that contribute to not only your sustainability, your resilience, but your longevity?
I think not listening to the noise around you and having people around you that hold you accountable to your actions, and staying true to who you are and not afraid to be Black. I find that a lot of entertainers are afraid to really be Black. And there's nothing more beautiful than being Black, as far as I'm concerned. So I think that throughout my years, I've learned that. I'm 65 years old now, and I've been in this business my entire life.
Wait a minute, you're 65?
I'm 65.
Oh, you need to go into the...
I'm 65, and I've been in this business my entire life. This is all I've ever done. I've never had what you call a real job. So I've experienced having hit records and not having hit records, and being on Broadway and not being on Broadway. And it's a difference, and they treat you different. And they always want to take you back to square one. You always have to prove who you are and what your talent is. And I never let them take me away from my base, even though they tried many times to take me away from my base, and I never let them take me away.
There's a lot going on. We're going to get to your performance, and this is really the last question. So much is going on in 2022.
Yes.
With Black women, with Black people, with people of African descent. We just had the first national celebration of official Juneteenth holiday.
But he just signed the papers, wasn't it, last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Long time coming. Long time coming. But the question I wanted to ask you, I want you to know a fair percentage of all of our publishers are Black women.
Yes. Yay!
And of course, Stephanie, 2022, the elections this year are going to determine our quality of life because elections have consequences.
Yes.
We'll be going on a tour of all the states. And one of the things I'm going to ask you to help me reach out to some of the other stars in R&B and hip hop and other genres.
Oh, I'm there. I'm there. Whether they'll come or not, I don't know. But I'm there. I will definitely ask, but I'll put pressure on them.
All right, very good. Sister's going to be a freedom rider with us.
Yeah, I'll put pressure on them. There's so much going on, especially with the Roe versus Wade, and what it's amazing to me that men want to tell us what to do with our bodies. They have no right to tell us what to do with our bodies because they don't experience anything that we go through. Yes. So they don't understand it. And I just think that we need to vote. We need to all stick together. Yes. You know, there's power in numbers, and we're so powerful. And I think that's why they do a lot of things, try to suppress our Black press, not, especially like when you guys come to the Grammys or the Emmys or the Oscars or anything, they always put you at the end so no one could talk to you and all that. And I really admire the ones that do take the time to talk, because we wouldn't be anything if the Black press didn't hold us up. I mean, back in the day, it was Right On Magazine and Ebony and all those people. And then when BET was really Black, they showed our videos, you know? So I think that, you know, we're powerful, and we really have, especially going into 23 and 24, and we don't know if Trump's gonna get back in there. They want him back in there. And I feel like if Trump gets back in there, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. We're going to be in trouble anyway, because they don't understand us. I have a lot to say about, you know, I do political things.
Well, listen, this is the last question.
Okay.
I know you're leaving out early in the morning. You're going to New York.
Yes.
You've traveled all over America and the world. In 2022, you've expressed what gives you concerns, but I want to know what gives Stephanie Mills, what gives you your greatest hope today?
My love of my people, my love and my hope of my people. My son gives me the greatest hope. You know, looking at our babies, that's why it's so important for us to nurture our young. They are our future. For mothers to really, really raise their children, not let them raise themselves, but raise their children and make it important to have dinner together, to talk together, not just send their children off to somebody else. I keep my son with me. He's sitting right over there. I take him everywhere with me. And I just think it's important that we show a lot of love. I don't want us to give up on love and showing love and compassion to one another. You know, you can't trust the outside. We have to come together and really love and be compassionate and support.
All right. Now, I wasn't supposed to we had a surprise for you. We didn't tell you in advance, but I'm very pleased, Stephanie, to let you know that the Black Press of America, on our 195th anniversary, we decided to give you our highest legacy award, not only for your lifetime of achievement, but your commitment to what it means to be standing up for freedom, for justice, for equality, and for equity. We thank you, Stephanie Mills, for all that you continue to do, all of what you've done, but all of what you continue to do. May God bless you. I'm going to give you this award.
Oh.
So, Karen, Madam Chair, Terry, this reads, the National Newspaper Publishers Association proudly presents the 2022 National Transformative Legacy Award to Stephanie Mills for courageous and outstanding leadership and service. June 24, 2022, New Orleans, New Orleans. This is the chair of our board.
Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you so very much. I am honored to have this because there's nothing better than being a Black woman and having Black people really love what you do and award you and support you. And that's what I've had my entire career. So I thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, we take a picture.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome.
So we'll get ready for your performance.
Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You have a special mic.
I do. Oh, I do have a special mic. Oh. This is my manager. Is it on? No, it's not on. Is it on? Can you hear me? This is my manager right here. I call him Yum Yum because he's so yummy. I'm not really that popular with a lot of the other entertainers because they think that I speak out a lot about being Black and how we should support each other. And still they have a little bit of a mentality of wanting to be appreciated by white society. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I think we should really, and I really like conversate with them about being Black and owning that you're Black, because once you're famous, a lot of people are famous for a long time, but they still, even Beyoncé's and your Jay-Z's, as famous as they are, they still look at them as being a Black entertainer. And that's important and I would love for Beyonce and Jay-Z to come and talk to you guys, because that's what we need to do to support and to build that wealth within our own community. I'm really about that. I gotta watch my feet. Since you came into my life, yeah. You are my love life, this I know, and I'll never let you go. You're my all, you're part of me, yes you are, yes you are.
'Cause I never, no, you never like this before. Open my eyes, I never knew, yes, before. What a surprise, I never like this before. Yeah. This feeling so deep inside of me, such a tender fantasy. You're the one I'm living for. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are my sunlight and my rain. Time could never change what we share forevermore. Yeah. I never knew love like this before. Now I'm lonely nevermore. Since you came into my life. Hey, do you really want to know why? I never knew this before. You opened my eyes. I never knew this before. Oh, what a surprise. I never knew this before. Oh, it's inside of me. I never knew this before. Because you opened my eyes. Ooh, I'm wishing, boy, I've got my eyes on you. This mystery is thrilling. I'm not sure just what to do. Ooh, it's so exciting. It's no mirage to me. Touching me gently. Feel the love in me. Tell me what you're gonna do with my lovely. Please heal your smiling eyes. What you gonna do with my lovely? Please don't make me fantasize. I'm gonna love you. Tell me now. Tell me now. Lovely daydreams, I bet you didn't think I'd do that. All my pleasures made believe. But when you ask my daydream, I never want to be. Sweet in the air, shines like a precious jewel. And here is your woman. All my love is for you and you. What you're gonna do. Crazy about your smile. Tell me, I see you back there. Please don't make me fantasize. I wanna know you, girl. Tell me no. Tell me no. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with my love?
Just some water, please. You know, I was 17 years old when I did The Wiz. And I was in it for 5 years on Broadway. Felicia Rashad was in the chorus, and she was the understudy for Glenda. I'm ready. When I think of home, I think of a resting place, a place where there's peace, quiet, and serenity. And that's where some of my friends have gone. Friends who have traveled with me through my wonderful experience in us. It's a journey, y'all. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. When that makes the tall grass bend into leaning. Suddenly the raindrops that fall, they have a me sprinkling the scene, makes it all clean. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. Maybe there's a chance I'll get it. Sure would be nice to be back at home where that love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life to grow up a time. Come on, be my friend, and let me start again. But you know what? Suddenly my world's gone, changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, yet I watched it growing. And if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Tell us, should we try and stay, or should we run away? Or would it be better just to let things let them be? Oh, living here in this brand new world, and might be a fantasy.
Daddy taught me love. Oh, so it's real. It's so real. It's real. To me, I've learned that we must look inside our hearts, to find a world full of love like yours. Smiling down on me, giving me their energy. And we have a peaceful world and joy around. Need me. The love that we share can never be taken away from me. I just sit and I think, and it gets all down when I'm old, yeah. I can hear my friends telling me what do these things. You better call and say what. So, it's a world full of peace. It's a world full of joy. Yeah. Yes, I think
Give it up to Stephanie Mills. Stephanie Mills is in the house. We love you, Stephanie. Stephanie Mills. The one and only. The one and only Stephanie Mills. Beautiful. Well, brothers and sisters, after that, good night. Enjoy New Orleans. Everything is fine. I think it's good for the order. Madam Chair, have we missed anything? I think we're good. But this is good. We also, this has been recorded. You know, we have recording contracts, but she's agreed to allow our publishers to use this performance, particularly if we are going to use it to get people out to vote. All right? It's been a blessed night. We thank all of the awardees. We thank all of our member publishers. Thank all of the staff. Let's thank the hotel staff. They've been good this week to us. And I would like for all of the staff of the Nnpa, just stand, where are you? Claudette and all the rest of them. Mark, done a great job. Thank you so much. Now, you know we'll be back tomorrow morning. Want everybody to enjoy New Orleans tonight. But remember that we got an agenda tomorrow, and we also have a boat ride tomorrow. On behalf of all of the members of the board of directors, on behalf of all of our publishers, thank you. Good night.